Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Kim. You may know me online as Kimberly Ann, and I'm a Disney Lorcana content creator, caster, and pretty awesome cosplayer. One of my goals for this year was to try and make a lot more long form content for YouTube. So here we are, hello, and I'm so excited because we just got huge Winterspell announcements, and not just Winterspell, we got introduced to some pretty awesome new stuff. We got a few sneak peeks of new cards, and I'm so excited to try and talk about it with you guys a little bit. So yeah, let's get into today's video. Ready. This is how I watch all of Lorecast, because I'm just waiting for Stitch drops, but also because my hoodie, I'm in theme. Today is the day. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm super excited. Lilo and Stitch, the series, is like my childhood. Like, believe me when I tell you, I used to wake up every Saturday morning as a kid to watch Club Disney, which used to be on like RTV2 when I was like younger. Like, they don't even show it anymore. That's how old like that was. That was my Saturday morning. I would get up at like 6 a.m. because Club Disney would start at 7 and they'd have like 3 episodes of Lilo and Stitch the series. So these are some of the cards that we already had released to us. Darkwing Duck, Launchpad, Angel, Stitch. We knew they were coming. We've seen these cards before. So I just wanted to include them in case you guys wanted a screenshot. I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited for the new underdog mechanic, and like, because obviously playing, like, I'm a very competitive person. I play extremely competitively. So it's always like at such a disadvantage going second, and so I'm like hoping, fingers crossed, this new underdog mechanic is going to like really help balance the game, whether because it's all depending on whether you win the dice roll or don't win the dice roll, whether you're player 1 or player 2. So I feel like this underdog mechanic is really going to help out the game, and I'm so excited to start testing. I'm so excited to just get into this new set. Obviously, I'm going to be casting Ghent, which I'm so excited about, and I can't wait to hopefully see this Amber card Angel in some decks. Amber Sapphire, I believe, I'm ready. We're cooking. There's new cards coming. And then like just for flavor, because it's a Winterspell, and well, like, these were some of the first cards we got. But there's nothing more fitting than seeing like a Winterspell come in. Obviously something's happening. I have theories about the storyline, and something like I'm really obsessed with is just the lore of Lorcana. And I'm waiting for a storybook. I love it so much. I have so many theories and stuff, but like I'll do a whole like Kim Talks theory video or something at some stage, but it feels so fitting to me that like they're getting Elsa. Obviously something's gone away, like there's vines. I believe it's Maleficent, because like if you look at Sleeping Beauty, and like she's like thorns and all that, like that's kind of her thing. Maybe she's teaming up with Hades, because like I'm like Disney Dreamlight Valley theory, and Hades and Maleficent teamed up together, and that's what was happening. But then they're getting Elsa in here to try and freeze it, to stop it, and obviously that's how the whole winter spell started. Yeah, it's so awesome, and like a huge shout out to all the artists on this set. This set, just like all the sets, but especially this set. Like, there's there all the cards that they showed us, all the artwork they've showed us so far, unbelievably stunning, and I really hope to see some hopefully location decks come in, because like look at these cards. You've got Elsa, Concerned Sister. Obviously when you play this character you pay 2 less for the next location you play this turn. Location synergies. And then we've got Freeze the Vine, banish all locations. Okay, be prepared for locations, but also it's 4 cost inkable, and also draw 2 cards and then choose and discard a card. So basically it's draw a card, and if it says draw a card, I've learned from Podcana, if it says draw a card, it has to be good, right? So yeah, moving on. These feel so fitting, and I have to just take a moment to talk about Winterspell here, because 1 cost inkable, draw a card. Draw a card. Has to be good, right? Chosen location of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. Draw a card. Yeah, draw a card, but also you're protecting locations. I need to see location decks pop off. And then we also got the frozen vine, so obviously Elsa came in here. She's gonna freeze that vine. She's trying to stop it because obviously they're growing out of control. Yeah, why not? And then we're getting a little bit more of the storyline, a bit of more of the lore. Shantae comes in and it's like, well, that backfired. Anyone know how to thaw an illuminary? Yes. Have you watched Frozen? It's love. It's love. So, like, I hope if they're gonna, like, thaw this and we, like, get, like, a snippet from, obviously, we have Elsa in her, like, coronation dress, and then at the end of Frozen, and she comes in and she's like, love, so we need, like, a love card to be able to thaw this. Maybe. I don't know. I'm theorizing. This would be so awesome. I'm just such a Disney nerd, and I love when, like, the flavor comes in. But the fact that they actually made Winterspell a card, and it's, like, so fitting, because obviously in Frozen, like, Elsa comes in and she freezes the whole city, the whole of Arendelle, the land, her kingdom basically. But now she's coming in, and obviously you summon this Elsa, concerned sister. You summon freeze the vine action. You know, we're summoning glimmers. We're doing all this stuff, and then, obviously trying to stop these vines, and then that's gonna lead us on to the next chapter when we move on further to chapter 12, set 12 of Lorcana, which is we also got more news about, so that is pretty exciting. And then we're keeping with the theme, Frozen Ice, Frozen. I love Frozen, guys. Frozen is such a special place in my heart because, along with Tangled, it's like up there with my favorite films, but also I want to build a snowman, and it has a special place in my soul. And then to just see all of these, like, characters and everything I love every time, like, come into Lorcana, and then I get to play with these cards that I love. It's so beautiful. I love it. So we got our Ruby legendary card. Elsa Ice Artisan, and now I'm a bread artisan. So it speaks to me. 6 cost inkable, 5 strength, 5 willpower, shift 4, endless winter. When you play this character, and whenever you play a location, you may exert chosen character with 3 attack or less, 3 strength or less. And then distant call. While this character is at a location, she gets +3 lore. Meaning if you have her at a location, this girl, she's questing for 4. And then you can just exert an imposing character when you play this character and whenever you play a location. So, once again, I just really want to see some location synergies happening. I'm just, like, really excited for the meta to change, because I feel like we've been stuck in this, like, rock, paper, scissors meta where this deck's gonna beat this deck gonna beat this deck, but there's gonna be so many more decks because we've got so many more cards to play with, and I'm uber excited. And then we also got a song, The Cold Never Bothered Me Anyway. A 3 cost, uninkable. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a location card and put it into your hand. Put the rest into your discard, and you pay 3 less for the next location you play this turn. So you can basically just search for a location card, find a location card, and then play it for free, or just pay 3 less if you've got a lot of ink. Especially if you're playing Ruby Sapphire, because you're gonna have a lot of ink, and then you can just sing this, play locations for free. But then are we gonna get so many more locations? Because possibilities, guys, are endless, and obviously they talked a lot about this these cards, so I won't spend too much time on them. Moving on, we got Moana, 2 more legendaries, Moana and Pocahontas. Guys, we're getting Pocahontas in Lorcana, and, like, this Moana, I'm a Sapphire player. I'm a huge Sapphire player, and if you know me, you know how much I've been wanting Amber to make Amber Sapphire work. And this Moana, Curious Explorer, you can ink cards from your discard. If you play Sail, you can ink 2 cards from your discard. That's insane. Like, I'm just gobsmacked. But also, take a minute for the art. I have to take a minute for this art. We've got Hey Hey and Pua with Moana, and it's all frozen. She must be freezing. That's all I'm gonna say. She must be freezing. At least Pocahontas is bundled up. Like Pocahontas too, she's in like her winter ensemble, so it kind of brings me back to that. I loved Pocahontas too, but it never got like a theatrical release. It came out like on VHS, like tape. I know because I have it. But yeah, super huge. We're getting Pocahontas in Lorcana. I'm so excited. And then Pocahontas, when you play this character, if you use shift to play her, and none of your characters are challenged, certain characters can't challenge until the start of your next turn. Imagine, okay, obviously we're playing Sapphire Moana. Possibilities are endless. We play Pocahontas, but we also play the Amber Moana, and we just build a princess deck. Like, guys, Amber Sapphire princess decks are gonna be possible. I'm so excited to just start cooking everything. But guys, this isn't the only thing we got for these cards. We got iconics for these cards. They're so beautiful. I love them so much. Yeah, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna start crying because they're so beautiful and I want to play these in my princess decks. I can't wait to see them in person. I'm sure like the foiling, like the whole team did such a great job. Last set, they were absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just so excited to see these in person. Hopefully, maybe may the Lorcana gods be with me and give me pack luck when I open my boxes this set. I'm super excited. Have to say, kind of sad. Oh, gone back too far. Kind of sad they didn't put Hey Hey on the iconic because like she's holding them both, but I expect at some point you're gonna get an enchanted Hey Hey, and then the world will like have a full circle moment and will have redeemed himself. But yeah, I love them so much. So moving on. Guys, we finally got Dr. Hamsterville and Ruben. Like I've already talked about how much I loved Lilo Stitch, Lilo and Stitch the series, even just Stitch the series. A huge part of my childhood, and to just see these cards like come into this, it's gonna be huge. Not sure how viable they're gonna be. Of course I'll test with them. I'm gonna do some testing. But let me tell you folks first, I will be remaking this Ruben card because I love Ruben and I can totally make that bread. That's just a braided shallot bread. I can make that. We're remaking this card. It's gonna be pretty epic. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's just so beautiful. Like and then we also got our play promos. So yeah, moving on, we also got our Ravensburger seasonal promo card. So I believe if there's any like events and stuff, you'll be able to get this Stitch, and then the Beast will be the buy a box promo. So if you go buy a box in your local LGS, that's where you'll pick up this one. And then we need to take a moment for all of the like OP kit promos. Obviously the Timon and the Grammatala are pre-release promos, I believe, if I remember correctly, and then the Eliza Maza and White Rabbit will be weekly play promos, but so will also the Grammatala, and the Timon will be the like pre-release promos. But I have to take a minute for like just like huge props for the team because they obviously like did the whole bordering, made them look like really special. So when you go play in your locals, because obviously like my locals is quite far, like I don't get to go all the time, and also like I work quite late and then I don't make it in time, but just like it gives you more motivation if you know you're getting something like super uber special. And just like I love these cards, they're so beautiful. Huge fan of the Lion King, love Moana. Obviously we got our Moana iconic, Alice in Wonderland, and then obviously Gargoyles, huge part of last set, and I'm so excited that they brought more, like they brought the like gargoyle form of Eliza into this, and that was like such a huge like pillar episode of the show. Huge fan, love them so much. So excited to see these cards in person and get to test with them, and especially this Grammatala. Because, like, I have to just, like, zone in. Like, I'm a Sapphire girl. I'm probably gonna be mainly talking about Sapphire cards on this channel, let's be real. Yeah. I'm probably going to be deck teching with Amber Sapphire, all set, but I'm super excited. This Grammatala, connected to nature, her ability, Ancestor's Gift. For each card in your inkwell, you pay one less to play this character. Each card in your inkwell. You play Sail, then you play Cinderella. You've got 6 ink, meaning that she is only going to cost 6 to play because 6 less, and then you can play her on turn 4 because you've got 6 ink. After you play, obviously, if you do like turn 1, you're gonna do turn 2 Sail Tipo, turn 3 Cinderella, and then if you have Grammatala, like you're getting a 6/6 character with 2 lore out like turn 4, which is like, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Ice fishing. No, this is ice feeding. Yeah, like possibilities are like so endless, but I just love getting more cards because it just opens us up to so many possibilities, and I can't wait for everyone to just like start testing. Can't wait to see what decks emerge, what is happening. But I am so here for Amber Sapphire. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good. Set championship cards for this next set. Guys, I'm making it. I've started. I've already started. I've ordered materials in the last like 20 minutes. It's so beautiful. I love her so much. Obviously, I did Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. Haven't quite finished my wings. Gonna finish my wings, and then we're making this. It's stunning. It's so beautiful. I've already started. Not sure how great it is, but like if you have 4 or more cards in your hand, this character gains evasive. So basically, she's always going to be evasive because whenever you play Amethyst, Amethyst is going to do the thing that Amethyst does. Amethyst is going to draw cards, and then of course, you're more than likely going to have 7 or more cards in your hand. This character gets +3 lore. So basically, she's going to be an evasive in Quest for 4 majority of the time because, well, it's Amethyst, and Amethyst does what Amethyst does. It draws cards. It just does. It just draws cards, you guys. I'm super excited. Obviously, set champions season for our current set is nearly over. And I already can't wait for the next set because I need this card. It's gonna be the first time I win a mat. I guarantee you. I have to do it. I've never won a mat. I've came close. I've come second. I've come third. I've topped 8. Topped forward. I've come second. I've never quite made it. Never quite got the mat. So I think I'm gonna show up in costume. I'm gonna be dressed as her. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm so excited. All hail. Pixar is upon us. Getting into obviously our next set that we're gonna be getting after Winterspell, Wilds Unknown. I can't wait to find out more about the story and the lore of Lorcana. I've talked about it already. I love the lore of this game so much. Like I love the game. I love playing competitively, but I also love the whole story, and obviously I'm gonna imagine and like comment below what you guys think yourself, like the whole lore of it. Obviously Elsa came back, she thought it would love. I'm gonna like just imagine. And then the vines, obviously the vines, the thorns, it looks like from the Great Illuminary they're growing down, and they're obviously going to explore the wild unknown, and that's how we're gonna get Buzz and Woody. Sorry, headphone users, I'm very sorry. But yeah, super huge. Another thing we're also getting, this we won't get into the cards right yet, but another thing that I wanted to talk about that we're also getting is the 2-player starter deck, which is like super huge. I'm super excited to see that, get to know what it's like. And then also something else that we got a little snippet of is the mystery character that was blurred out on the cards before. Just gonna do a little here. Is Merida. We're gonna be getting Merida in Lorcana. Like, they're really giving us, like, they really said, here's Pixar, have Toy Story, have Merida, have The Incredibles. These are some of the cards that we got. Unsure what the Buzz deck other color is going to be, because they gave us 2 emerald cards, whereas we obviously know they gave us an amethyst ruby card, so the other deck's going to be ruby amethyst classic. But I have to take a moment to talk about this Jack card. A little bit of a gamble card, but super fun. I can't wait to see what Jack is going to do. Maybe he'll be the next meta defying card, but obviously we're gonna have to wait till set 12 for that. And then we also got something else. Not only did we get a little bit of Wilds Unknown, but we also got the title of the next set coming after Wilds Unknown, Attack of the Vine. So obviously the vines, the thorns, whatever they are, took over the Great Illuminary, then they went down, and then obviously maybe they got a bit wild, and then maybe when they got a bit wild, we got Monsters, Inc. You have no idea how much my inner child is screaming right now. And not only are we getting Monsters, Inc., that is the house from Up. It's the house from Up. I haven't quite figured out what the little dragonflies, but like it's also the blimp from Up in the background there. I'm just taking a deeper look at it now because I have it enlarged on the screen. But yes, I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see more. It's so surreal. Like, we've been waiting. I've been like wanting Monsters Inc. to be in this so much, purely so I can have a song card that goes, "Put that thing back where it came from," or "So help me, so help me." Yeah, I'm so excited. I did not expect we'd get this information today, and I cannot wait to see what kind of cards we're gonna get. And not only are we getting Monsters Inc., they also announced that in Q3 2026, oh no, not Q3, this is going to be in Q4 2026, so the next set after we are on Winterspell, we're going to have Winterspell, Wilds Unknown, Attack of the Vine, and then in Q4, we're going to be getting COCO. You make me Coco loco. I apologize to headphone users. You have no idea how much I screamed when they were talking about this. I love Coco so much. Like, it's a musical. You give me Disney, you give me a musical, I'm going to love it endlessly, no matter what. And it's such a beautiful story. I cried so much, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. I can't wait to see what kind of cards we're gonna get. Yeah, I'm so excited. So yeah, that basically brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know what you guys thought. I definitely have much to work on my YouTube skills. But yeah, let me know what kind of content you want to see from me on here. I'm hopefully going to be doing some Once Upon a Recipes, I'm going to call them, and I'm going to be recreating the food from cards, starting with Reuben because I have to do it. The bread spoke to me. I am a bread baker, and the bread spoke to me. We're going to be recreating Reuben's card, and yeah, I'm super excited for this next set of Winterspell. Let me know what cards you're most excited about, and I'll catch you in the next one. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready.